For this slide, you are going to be using the number lines and the digital manipulatives to start solving some addition problems. So we are going to call this type A, and this is one form of having different signs. So what I mean by that is you are adding together both positives and negatives. They have different signs. So for the example, we have -3 plus 7, and it equals 4. So what you'll do is you will click and drag from down here to get the yellow spot to be where your starting value is. My starting value is -3, so I clicked and dragged the yellow dot to be on -3, and then it's going to be plus 7. If you look back to the slide that is number 8, you will see that the sign of the second number tells you what direction that you should go. So because I don't see a little symbol beside it, I know that that's a positive 7. Back to slide 8, when it's positive, I'm going to move right, and then I'm going to move right 7 spaces because that's what it told me. So I'm going to need this arrow, the one that's pointing to the right, and you should click and drag and place them on each number. And I did 7 of them because I was adding 7. My final value is positive 4, and you'll place the pink dot on your final value. Once you have shown your work on the number line, then you may type your answer in the pink box. Now, off to the side, we have 3 questions that I'm going to read aloud, and you're going to type your answers in the gray box underneath each question. So the first one is I want you to examine these and see, do you notice a pattern between the numbers being added and the number of the final sum? If so, what is it? So here we have 3 and 7, and the final answer is 4. Do all of these problems and then see if you notice some sort of pattern. Question 2. When there are more negatives, the final sum will be what? So that answer is going to be either negative or positive. And then when there are more positives, the final sum will be, and you will tell me negative or positive. You will follow that process for slides 10 and 11. Once you have completed all those, on slide 12, you're going to stop. You're going to input your answers from slides 8, 9, and 10 in this Google form. The Google form is attached to today's agenda assignment, or you can click this link to open it. Something important to know is make sure the question numbers match exactly before submitting your answers. The question numbers are in the gray boxes beside each equation. After you submit your answers, you're going to be able to see any errors that you made, any questions that you got wrong. I want you to make sure to ask me for clarification if there's any that you are not sure why you got it wrong. If you're able to figure out why you got it wrong, feel free to move on, but if you need help, this is the time to stop and ask for my help.